fed up of Meg. Meghan loses colour as Harry's polo team members show disgust to her presence. The Duchess of Sussex was caught in an awkward moment as she joined Prince Harry on stage at a polo event on Sunday. Meghan Markle, 40, was on hand to present Prince Harry, 37, and his team, Los Padres, with a trophy after they won an event at the Santa Barbara Polo and Racquet Club. But the prize giving had clearly not been rehearsed, and Meghan ended up being squashed between Harry and one of his teenage teammates as they struggled to lift the heavy cup over her head for a photo. After a few seconds in the shadows at the back of the stage, Meghan stepped to the front of the stage for her moment in the spotlight. Footage of the encounter was shared online by a Twitter user who noted it looked like they didn't know where to put her and then ended up blocking her with the trophy. As seen in the clip, Meghan then maneuvered herself to the middle of the stage, ready for the trophy photo. Harry appeared to be telling his younger teammates, who are both 16, how the moment should unfold when Captain Nacho Figueras, a longtime friend of the Sussexes, reached in and lifted the trophy above his head and passed it to Harry. The prince then told his young teammates to hold it. But the commotion meant Meghan was pushed to the back of the stage. The mother of two clapped in the shadows before stepping forward again into the spotlight, pushing underneath Prince Harry's arms. Many royals fan commented about this news. One fan said, "The team members look heartily fed up with the woman. It was their moment and not hers. She simply doesn't understand that people are not interested in her." One fan commented, "What about me? Let me be in the center." One more added, "I have to admit that was one of the funniest things I have seen in a long time!" I laughed my head off. One thing about Miss Markle, she is persistent. She was determined that she was going to be in that picture. Prince Harry and his teammates looked visibly frustrated with her, but she is too obtuse to realize it. Meanwhile, an expert has claimed Meghan Markle's spec with Prince Harry showed a loving but dominant Duchess. Meghan kissed the cheek of the Duke's teammates from Los Padres after they emerged victorious at the star-studded event in Santa Barbara. However, when the red-headed royal joined his three teammates to receive the cup, the Duchess happily took his face between her hands and gave him a more impassioned kiss on the lips. In an appearance on GB News, body language expert Judy James analyzed the viral clip of Harry and Meghan locking lips. She said, "There's a very different power dynamic. Harry bends in a very similar way as if he wants to do another quite passionate kiss, puts his arm around his wife's waist, lowers his head. But Meghan's very much in command, control and austere mode here. She places both hands on his face, she turns it into a less passionate kiss, it is slightly more tempered, maybe just a peck." Ms. James added, "What I love is she still gets lipstick on her husband's face and then she takes this almost parental role of wiping it off in front of everybody. This gesture is quite nurturing. It's a bit like your mum dropping you off at the school gates and getting a hanky out at the last minute and wiping your face with it. So, we are seeing a dominant Meghan. Still very loving but very much more in control here now." Royal commentator Angela Levin criticized a specific moment when Meghan wiped her husband's face. Ms. Levin branded the move a mess, adding, "Can't get over it. What sort of woman would wipe their husband's face during a public outing when crowds were looking? Wouldn't a quick whisper do to let him it himself?" If Netflix had been filming at Meghan and Harry's Polo Awards ceremony, it would have left any audience laughing hysterically.